position. I hire 2 at a time, have them compete, and ideally I keep both. But oftentimes one doesn't like competition. I need a competitive team. So one decides to bow out the competition, and the one that's competing and has a quality work and the standard I'm looking for, they keep the job. So, those things, sales, marketing, and infrastructure. I have very difficult times, but thank God we've got that squared away.
Good deal. So was that something that was obvious to you, or did you kind of stumble upon that particular process?
I stumbled across it because I kept hitting the lid. How come I can't make more money than this? How come I can't see more customers? I just kept hitting this lid. What's going to lift this lid? Infrastructure, scalability. Oh, I shouldn't be doing all the busy work, right? I shouldn't be sitting on hold for 15 minutes with an insurance carrier trying to get an update on a policy, right? I should hire an assistant to do that because I don't get paid for those type of things. I get paid to find customers. I get paid to grow my business. I get paid to brand, not being on hold, on dead time with on hold music until I get an underwriter on the phone. So, yeah.
Yep. So when you decided to go in this particular direction, did you have an aha moment, a light bulb moment that told you that you should go in this direction?
In terms of the insurance industry or entrepreneurship?
Right. Yes.
I wish I could say there was an aha moment, but no. It was a moment to me. It's like, all right, Sapula, the career planner says, okay, Sapula, you're due up for re-enlistment. Okay, you want to stay in or you want to get out? Well, I became a single father with custody of my son, so I had to get out. I couldn't be a deployable Marine, and I wasn't going to settle into some back in the base admin job. So I was a door gunner on a helicopter. I was a helicopter mechanic ground, door gunner in the air. I was always deployed. Forward operating bases or on ships, and somebody said, "Hey, how would you like to have an alternative to being in the military?" And so it was a retired master sergeant that recruited me. Stumbled across in a Best Buy, and so I got to know him. It was this California. Got to know him. He told me about the insurance industry. I didn't really understand the insurance industry. All I knew is it would replace my full-time income.
Yeah.
So that was my aha moment. Just a logical decision.
So is there another profession out there that, if you were not doing this, that you would want to delve into?
If money wasn't an object of the game of football, I love the game of football. I love coaching. Love coaching young men. I love coaching kids. I'd either be a high school coach or a college coach. I love the recruitment process. I love inspiring new young men to get to the next level. And I think the game of football helps express that. The other profession I would consider doing is being a chef. I love cooking a plate of, I love cooking a plate of food. I love I love being able to run a kitchen. When I see Gordon Ramsay do his thing in not necessarily in Hell's Kitchen, but when he's going in there fixing businesses and fixing restaurants, improving the menus and turning around struggling restaurants, and being a chef at doing that, I would consider doing that too as well. Chef or a coach.
Oh, interesting choices. Well, what would you say is your greatest character strength?
Thank you. I get through shit when everybody's quitting or everybody's failing. Right? Because what I realize in sticking to your guns, not in a stubborn way, I think it's more of a gut. Like, I know I'm onto something. Like, if all my gauges are pointing me in the right direction, but I don't see results yet, right? A lot of people get impatient with that because they want results now, results now, results now. And I've seen so many people quit in 20 years of me being an entrepreneur, and they're no better today because quitting is a habit. So I think with me just sticking through it, and boom, there's an explosion in business. And then the next level, okay, stick through it. It's not happening, but stick through it. And then boom, something else happens. That's just been my experience the last 20 years of being an entrepreneur, and of course having a great wife that supports me in what I do and is partnered up with what I do. That would be it. That'd be the characteristics, just the perseverance and the get knocked down and keep getting back up.
Yep. On the flip side of that, what would you say the greatest weakness would be then?
My greatest weakness? So what would be my greatest weakness? My greatest weakness is I don't like structure. I don't like being told. I don't like being somebody going like this all the time. Hey. Yeah. But then again, we need to hit deadlines, right? Then again, you can't live all the time in the grays. You got to have some black and white, right? And so sometimes I don't like being. I think sometimes I don't like being told. Sometimes the haters. Sometimes the haters are right, and sometimes I don't want to listen to them. And I should, right? And how do I shore that up? I've got a great mentor and I got a great wife, right? Because I bounce off those things that I don't like off them too, and they tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear, and I'm able to make the course correction. So I think without them, I get swallowed up in my own weaknesses.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. So is there a particular place that you go to get your ideas for brainstorming?
Is there a particular area that I go to where?
To brainstorm or get ideas? Maybe go on walks or...
Smoke cigars, baby. I smoke a lot of cigars. Yep, smoke cigars. I picked that habit from the Marine Corps. But I go to the cigar lounge. I listen to classical music when I want to think, when I want the brain to flow. I got headphones that I put on, smoke a cigar, I get in a creative mode, and then I put myself back in a state of what would my basic customer want? What is a basic person? What type of training? So I put myself back in that state because sometimes you can't see the picture when you're inside the frame. And for me, listening to classical music, the reason why classical music is because there's no lyrics there's no hook. Like you get lost in a song, right? You get lost in a cadence. Classical music, I don't get lost in any of that. I just lets my brain flow. But that'll be it.
Yeah.
That's my brain flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're to describe for someone wanting to get into business and describing what your day looks like from a very high level, how would you describe that?
From a high level, I'm sitting here. The worst conversation, the worst part of my day is having to find a charger to plug into my cell phone because you're constantly having a lot of fruitful conversations throughout the day. You got your systems conversation, you got your business development conversations, you got the creative conversations, you got the mentoring, leadership development conversations. So I'm constantly in conversations all day, every day, helping people get to the next level as an entrepreneur. And my specialty, obviously, is the insurance industry. And that's a very rewarding thing because I don't have to worry about inventory. I don't have to worry about bad tenants. Because we live in a world where we're not dealing with people's money as a result to risk on our type of business. I invested less than $400, $500 to get my business started. Made millions and millions and millions of dollars ever since. So I have a national reach. I got offices in New England, Atlanta, the Carolinas, Florida, Memphis, Atlanta, Texas, Missouri, Minnesota, Wisconsin, California, Northern, Southern, Seattle. We're in the multiple markets. We're in veterans. We're helping veterans. We're helping former professional athletes. We're helping people in church ministries. So there's different pockets of people that I'm constantly in. And so if you like being challenged every day, you like learning from other people's experiences, and you don't like having a routine, this is a great industry to be a part of. And you like to be handsomely rewarded and appreciated for what you do. Wow, what a great industry to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. So in winding out our time this afternoon, Matt, I have a final or next to last question is tell me something about you that most people don't know.
People that I don't know. Most people don't know I play the piano. And most people don't know that in the deepest, darkest moments when I was on the military base or on board a Navy ship, I went down to the ship's chapel and I found the keyboard.
Yeah.
And I just learned how to play the piano. I just learned how to get away in music. A lot of people don't know I know how to play music. A lot of people don't know that I'm Filipino. Because when I stand up, I'm 6'4", and people don't realize 6'3", 6'4". People don't realize that Filipinos can grow this tall. All right. A lot of people don't know that I'm normally a quiet person. Right. When I want to have my day off, there's nothing more rewarding to me than being home. Right. I just love being able to stay home, wrestle with the kids. Cook for the kids, clean up after the kids, talk to the kids, play video games with the kids. I just like being home. I'm a homebody. Yeah, so don't let the Instagram pictures and Facebook pictures fool you. Traveling across the world and all that. Listen, at the end of the day, both my wife and I love to be at home.
That's good stuff, man. So for our last question, our special Marine Corps question for you here, bro. If you were to be a new color crayon, what color would that be, and how would you describe it?
Of course, it'd be green. Of course, my color would be green. Green, of course, is Marine Corps colors. Green is money. Green represents growth. Green represents new creations. If you want a new creation of yourself, this Marine would color in green. Or would write in green, would fill in the blanks with green. Yep. And by the way, I don't care what color of your skin is, right? White, black, brown, yellow, red, purple, don't matter. The only color I care about in this world of business is if you care enough about the color green.
Yep.
So that would be my color. That'd be my crayon.
Good stuff, man. Well, Matt, I appreciate you asking. Appreciate you taking some time out of your schedule here to be with the guests and to be with us on the program, and just to get to know you a little bit and be able to dig into your world and the things that that you're passionate about, and what you're doing to make a difference and to create your legacy. For people
I appreciate it, man.
For people to get a hold of you, what would be some good contact techniques?
Easy contact is Money Smart Guy all over social media. Money Smart Guy Instagram, Money Smart Guy LinkedIn, Money Smart Guy YouTube, Money Smart Guy Facebook, moneysmartguy.com. Reach out on those aspects. Let's communicate, say what's up. And I just want to give a shout out to you too. Very insightful questions. I've done a lot of interviews. Those are some of the questions I've never been asked before. And appreciate you for what you're doing for our community, man. And how you put a message out there and having people connect with your show.
Well, I appreciate you, bud. And like I tell all of my guests here, I'll see you around the bend, my friend.
100%. Appreciate it, man. Semper Fi.
You've been listening to Legacy Cast. Thank you for joining us today, and be sure to come back next time as we speak with more top influencers, industry experts, and business owners from around the world.